There are places that, due to their spiritual, emotional, and energetic characteristics, drain the energy of the chosen ones. This happens because the chosen one has greater sensitivity, a heightened discernment that allows them to perceive what many do not. Their spirit reacts even before the mind understands what is happening. And this is not weakness nor exaggeration. It is a calling to understand the invisible and to act with awareness. Let us reflect deeply on these places and the impact they cause. The first place is overcrowded public transportation. Every day, millions of people travel on buses, subways, trains, and other means of public transport. These are places where the energy of hundreds or thousands of souls mixes, where haste, worry, anxiety, frustration, fear, sadness, and sometimes anger accumulate. The chosen one perceives it immediately upon entering. The air feels heavier, as if oxygen were lacking, even though the physical space is not that small. The heart races, there is pressure in the head or chest. The shoulders feel as if they are carrying invisible sacks. This happens because the spirit is discerning the environment filled with dense emotions, and the body reacts. It is not just the limited physical space that creates this sensation. It is the spiritual environment of weariness, of tired souls, of people depositing their anguish there as they go about their routine. The chosen one, unintentionally, starts to absorb these burdens because their natural light acts like a magnet for the shadows of others seeking relief. It is essential that the chosen one prepares before entering these environments. A quick prayer, a request for protection, and the awareness that they are not there to carry the burdens of others, but to pass through without becoming contaminated. Upon leaving, discreetly shake your hands, take a deep breath, and ask the Lord to cleanse what does not belong to you. The second place is toxic work environments. The workplace should be a place of building, collaboration, learning, and purpose. But unfortunately, many workplaces become toxic environments where excessive competition, envy, fear, frustration, and devaluation of the human being dominate the air. The chosen one feels this deeply. They arrive at work already feeling heavy with unexplained pains, extreme tiredness that does not match the tasks performed. Often, they end the day emotionally exhausted, as if they had fought an invisible battle. This is because the spirit of the chosen one seeks greater purposes. They want work to be more than tasks. They want it to be a mission. And when that does not happen, the body feels the disconnection. The toxic work environment drains vital energy because their light is suffocated, truth is silenced, and the value of the human being is diminished. The chosen one should pray daily before starting their activities. Lord, protect my spirit. May my light not be extinguished by this environment. During the day, take deep breaths, take breaks, and declare inwardly that you are greater than that environment. And at the end of the day, let go, surrender, and give thanks. The third place is streets marked by tragedies. There are streets, corners, and outdoor places that carry invisible scars. Places of accidents, violent deaths, fatal fights, tragedies that shook lives. Even after time passes, sensitive souls perceive the spiritual memory of that place. The chosen one feels a shiver when passing by, a heaviness in the air, a desire to quicken their pace. The environment seems colder, quieter, and the heart tightens. The ground carries the echo of pain, of violence, of injustice. The spirit of the chosen one recognizes this, even if the mind tries to rationalize it. The body reacts because it picks up on the invisible cry of lives marked by that place. Whenever you pass through these places, pray silently, Lord, cleanse this ground. May your peace cover this memory. Do not pass by indifferent. Your prayer is like light in the environment. The fourth place is bars and nightclubs. Behind the colored lights, loud music, and apparent smiles, many bars and nightclubs hide deep pain. These are places where many seek, through drinking and euphoria, to silence the emptiness they feel. Where fleeting connections try to disguise the loneliness of the soul. The chosen one, upon entering, feels the shock. The air seems heavy, there is discomfort, a desire to leave soon. The music, instead of bringing joy, seems deafening. The laughter sounds forced. There, the spirit of the chosen one recognizes fallen masks, unspoken pain, the desperate search for temporary relief. And this is exhausting because their light does not fit in that environment. The body reacts with headaches, dizziness, sudden fatigue. Avoid these places if possible. And if you must enter, do so consciously. Pray, cover yourself with light, and leave as soon as you can. The fifth place is old or abandoned houses. Houses carry stories. Walls are like silent guardians of everything that was lived there. Joys, pains, secrets, screams, tears. And old or abandoned houses accumulate this even more strongly. The chosen one notices it upon entering. The air seems still, there is a coldness that comes from within, the body shivers, breathing becomes heavy. It is as if the environment were suspended in time but trapped in the pains of the past. These places often hold energies of loneliness, abandonment, family conflicts, secrets never revealed, and even negative spiritual practices performed there. All of this weighs heavily on the spirit of the chosen one. If you need to enter, pray beforehand. Lord, may whatever dwells here not touch my spirit. Open the windows, allow light to enter, and when leaving, shake your hands, pray again, and declare liberation. The sixth place is betting centers and casinos. Betting centers, bingo halls, casinos, and similar places are locations where external glitter tries to mask internal emptiness. Flashing lights, electronic sounds, promises of easy wealth. But behind it all, there is an atmosphere filled with anxiety, defeat, frustration, and pain. The chosen one feels it upon entering. A knot in the stomach, growing discomfort, a sadness that seems to come from nowhere. Many souls are trapped in vicious cycles there, desperately searching for something that never comes. The environment carries this burden. The chosen one, having an awakened spirit, feels this weight and quickly realizes that this is not the place for them. Stay away from these places. And if you must be there for some reason, cover yourself with prayer, protect your light, and avoid spiritual involvement. The seventh place is psychiatric hospitals. Among all places, few carry as heavy a burden as psychiatric hospitals. Their pain has no physical form, no visible wounds, casts, or crutches. The pain is of the soul, of the mind and suffering. The environment is filled with heavy silence, a coldness that does not come from the walls but from the broken souls inside. The chosen one feels it in the body. Dizziness, headaches, tightness in the chest, an urge to cry for no reason. It is the spirit reacting to silenced suffering. Psychiatric hospitals are places where many did not need medication but listening, care, and love. They are places where often the awakened were mistaken for the insane, where the sensitive were treated as the sick. Pray before entering, Lord, protect me. Show me how to be here without breaking. And when leaving, release what is not yours, breathe deeply, and pray for the peace of that place. The eighth place is prisons. Prisons are places of accumulated pain, guilt, anger, and abandonment. They are not just walls that imprison bodies. They are walls that imprison hopes, silence prayers, and suffocate dreams. The air there is dense and heavy. The chosen one feels it immediately upon entering. A tightness in the stomach, a slight tremor, a silence that is not peace but pain. They are places where many no longer pray, no longer believe that God sees them. The environment carries marks of wrong decisions, trauma, injustice, and repeating family chains. And the chosen one, even during a brief visit, feels the burden because their light clashes with the accumulated darkness. Before entering, pray, Lord, may I be light here. May what is in this place not steal my peace. Upon leaving, pray again, give thanks, and free yourself from the weight. Now when you feel your body react, when you feel the air grow heavy, the heart tighten, do not ignore it. This is not weakness. This is not imagination. It is spiritual discernment. You are called to perceive what many do not perceive. Not to carry the world on your shoulders, but to pray, to intercede, to bring light. So the next time one of these places impacts you, pray, declare, breathe. And remember, where many grow tired without understanding why, you now know. And that makes all the difference.